Hello everyone, welcome to third part of warm summary on reinsurance. And in this part, we're gonna talk about inflation. Okay, so let's come into our work. It's just one page, so this clip gonna be very short. Okay, so let's say we have the density, the PDF of loss from last year, and then this year we have assumption on the inflationary factor. So this year claim gonna rise by factor of k. This year amount of claim is kx. Okay. So let's have a look at the insurer, the direct insurer, the Y. The Y gonna pay kx if kx less than m for this year, and gonna pay m if kx is greater than m. So when we have to work with this, we have two options. Right. We have two options. The two option is first we find distribution function of y, because y is just kx, right? The df, the distribution function of y, okay, is just probability that y will less than y, and this is probability that kx less than y with equal to probability that x less than y over k. Okay, this is the distribution function of x with y over k value. Okay, so we just differentiate, and then we will have the PDF of y. Right, we differentiate. So differentiate all. Then you have distribution function of y. Then we have PDF of y, and then you just do the same way just what we have earlier. The formula. Okay, let me show you. Here, the formula. Just do the same, but with the new PDF. Okay. The second way is to not find new PDF, which can be done by we have pay the claim of kx if kx is less than m, or we could say x is less than m over k, right? And the payment of m if kx is greater than m, or we could say x is greater than m over k. So we just change the boundary of integral to here, and then we don't have to find the new distribution. So it depends on you whether which one you feel more comfortable with. Okay, let's have a look at this question. Okay, the question we have here is a big question in this topic, which is what's gonna happen is after 1 year with this inflation thing, we keep the retention remain the same, the retention factor, the retention limit, okay, remain the same. So to give you a clear picture, we have to answer for the direct insurer and the reinsurer. So I'm not going to calculate anything, I just show you some figure. So there could be three possible outcome, right? First is the original claim is way below the retention limit. Okay, so with this type of claim, the after inflation is still lower than the retention limit. So this type of claim, the direct insurer part with the lower part is gonna rise by 10% with nothing happen. So from 0 to 0, maybe I say the chance of 0%. In the reinsurer part, okay. Now let's say for the claim that not way below but just a little bit below, and now it's just a little bit upper like this. So what's gonna happen? So because what's gonna happen is this, all of them is 10% rise, right? So the direct insurer will have a rise of less than 10%, right? We don't know how much it is, but less than 10%. And for the reinsurer, because originally they don't have to pay for anything, this one is, we cannot calculate in percent, but just increase a little bit, right? Because it's gonna be a lot, because last year we don't even see it. So what I should say about it, maybe I say a little bit, okay? A little, okay? But now let's look for the claim that already exceed the retention limit. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen is, for direct insurer, there's 0% change, right? And for reinsurer, what's gonna happen here? So they have to bear the greater than 10% of increase in claim. So to sum up, if inflation happen by 10%, inflation happen at 10%, the direct insurer will have on average less than 10%, right? Less than K, right? In claim. But for the reinsurer, he gonna have greater than K rise in claim. Okay? And that's all for inflation. Thank you.